Hi guys, and welcome to another video. I hope that you guys are doing well, that you're having an amazing day. So for today's video, I thought that it would be a really cool idea to show you guys sort of like my curly hair routine. A few of you have been asking for that on Instagram, and I wouldn't necessarily say I have a routine. I kind of just follow what my sister has told me over time to do in order to get super cute curls. So my hair has been in a bun for like the last 2 or 3 days. This is like the hairstyle I resort to when I'm just like, okay, I'm done with my hair. I don't know what to do with it. Like, we are just gonna keep it in a bun until it is time to wash it. So I thought it'd be a really cute idea to kind of do that whole process together. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is go shower, wash my hair. I'll show you guys the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using, and also what deep conditioner I'll be using as well. And then from there, I'll take you guys into my bathroom and show you kind of like the whole process of like, I guess how I style it and sort of, you know, get my curls to be what they are towards the end. So if you would like to see my curly hair routine, well then just keep on watching. So before I jump into the shower, I just want to show you guys the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using, and it's this pair from Carol's daughter. I bought this pack in Costco's. They have them together, and it's kind of like a repairing shampoo and conditioner set, and I've been using it for a few weeks now, maybe not, maybe over a month or two, and I've really been loving it. My hair was just like, I was just like shedding a lot. I don't even know what it is. Like, I literally would just find my hair everywhere, and I'm just like, what is going on? And so I kind of just wanted something that would help with like breakage and just sort of to strengthen my hair. So I saw this and I started to use it, and I like that they both say that, you know, like after the first use, there's like almost 90% less breakage. So I was like, let's try it out. We'll see about that. But I have noticed that my hair has been a lot stronger and hasn't, like, you know, been breaking apart, and like I haven't been shedding as much. So I really do love that. So that's kind of like the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. And then also when it comes to the conditioning, I just put some of this for sort of like a deep condition. So I'll typically mix that in with the conditioner and then kind of like, you know, do everything else, shave, shower, do my facial exfoliator, pretty much everything else, while that sits in my hair and moisturizes it. And yeah, those are the 3 products that I use in the shower. So I'm gonna go do that, jump in there, and then we'll go into like post shower and what products and things like that I use for that. I am fresh out of the shower. My hair is up in this microfiber towel. I am going to just cover myself up with my towel because things are about to get messy. So my body is hydrated, face is hydrated. I just put oil all over because I like to be hydrated. Like, that's just key over here. So my hair has dried out a little bit, so I'm just gonna take this and I just mix like some oil in here, and I also just have some water. So I'm just gonna dampen my hair because I do remember my sister constantly telling me to style when my hair is dry, like when it's still wet, not damp. So I'm just gonna move my mat over because this can wet the floor quite a bit. So I'm just gonna, you know, re-wet the hair. I'm just gonna try and put it so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and then I am going to take my brush now, which sort of works like the Dem Dem brush, and I'm just gonna sort of just make sure that like there's no tangles and stuff. I already detangled in the shower, so it's pretty, you know, pretty much all set like that. And then what I am going to do next is start to section my hair so that I can apply products. So what I've been applying recently is just this line from Curly Chic. So I would typically start off with this, the leave-in conditioner. And then I would put a little bit of the curling cream, and you guys will see like how I put it. And then I finish off with just a little bit of the gel. So that's really pretty much like all I've been doing lately. And I've really been loving how my curls have been staying. So just gonna section and then put the rest up. And then I am going to separate that as well. All right. This is such a look. So just gonna take some of that leave-in. You're gonna rub it and then kind of just like comb it through the hair. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. But that's pretty much what I'm gonna do with a little bit more of that leave-in, kind of just combing it through like this, making sure that everything is pretty much coated. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the cream, and that is what I will do next. So with that same thing, kind of just run it through. And then with just a little tiny bit of gel, it's clear, so it might be a little harder to see, but I'm just gonna sort of like seal that with it. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do, right? So then, once like those products are on, I'm just gonna split my hair, and then I'm gonna take the brush and we're gonna kind of just like run through it. So I think I remember my sister saying that the smaller the section, the more like curls you get, because it's kind of like bunched up. I think that's what it was. So I'm just gonna sort of like round it off like that, and then just kind of like let it form into its own little, I don't know if it was like this or if it's like this. How is it that I want to do it? Is it that way or this way? Honestly, you can do them both ways. I'll do them both ways. I'll do this way, so with the brush up or facing down. Yeah, I think this way is the one that works with my curls a little better. Oops. So I'm just gonna literally do that with pretty much all the hair that I have. So literally just gonna bring the brush up and then just kind of comb that through. And it just kind of helps it get a little form, a little curl. So we'll just do that to this side as well. Let me just split it so we don't have massive curls. Just put that up here, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. Oops, the hairs kind of got combined, so I'm just gonna do that same thing. I have to just look at it so I can do it, and then we'll just comb it out, and then that kind of creates cute little curls already. And then with the same thing, I'm gonna do that same thing here. So kind of just comb it and then twist it up, and then sort of have the little curls that then later on we shall scrunch up. So I'm just making sure that it's like really rounded up so that we have some curl. And so that is pretty much what I do. And then I'm just gonna do that to the entire hair. And then from there, we'll move on to the next step. I'm gonna continue that same procedure. Just gonna take a little bit more hair. And this is typically the part that I get like impatient with, because in order to get like cute defined curls, you have to like really section off, and I'm just like, all right, I just want this to be done. Like, I don't want to take an eternity doing this, but I do see the difference in my hair, so I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. So once again, just taking the leave-in conditioner, running that through my hair, making sure that every strand is getting a good amount of product. And this is what I find that works well with my hair, so just sharing that. Then we're gonna take the cream, put that on it as well. My hair feels so soft. Love that. And then a little bit of the gel. Making sure that we get everything. And then once again, taking this brush we're gonna sort of just like run it through together and kind of just in this manner. So that way we have a little curl. Same thing here. The curls always look super cute on this side. Then on the other side, I'm just like, wait, which way is it that I'm supposed to be doing this? So I just go, how is it that I did it? You see, I confuse myself. So from the bottom and then up, yeah. So that's the way that I'm gonna do it. And then we have it like that. And the same thing here. So now I am finally on to the last batch of hair. So I'm just gonna quickly detangle that because it's kind of been drying out a bit. Gonna add some liquid to it, some water to it to sort of just dampen that a bit. And then we will continue to do that same thing that we've been doing pretty much to the whole entire head. So I'm just kind of brushing this out. And I have a lot of hair, so this takes quite some time. So gonna just work with that leave-in again and put a good amount to make sure that my hair is well saturated with it. And also right here, because this hair, these hairs up here get so dry. I'm gonna just put that like that, run through it. Then up next we'll do curling cream, a good amount of that. Also putting it in these front hairs so that we make sure that that is covered. And then last but not least, the gel to sort of just lock all of that into place. Just make sure that I'm covering myself with my towel. Okay, and then I'm just gonna part that, and then we'll do kind of like the same thing that we've been doing with all the hair. The only thing on this side, I'm just gonna kind of push it away from my face so that the curls are not like just falling into my face. So let's just part that. Gonna just take this, kind of just push it out like that, and then just up and around. And kind of just leave it like that. And then the last batch, which is this part right here, we're gonna do the same thing and kind of just go under to be able to just make sure that we get that, and then around. And that's kind of like the same thing that you do, now that I'm thinking about it, looking at it like this, when you're blow drying your hair, to just like round it and kind of give it some shape. So this is pretty much, hold on, let me just fix my towel. This is pretty much my hair with all the product in. So now, once that's all done, we are going to do my favorite part, which is the scrunching. So I have my t-shirt here. I have my cotton t-shirt right here. So I am just gonna take this off. And then I'm going to just like flip over my hair like this. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see. And then I'm literally just going to scrunch my hair up while squeezing. And that, if I recall correctly, like my sister told me, this helps kind of just get rid of all the excess product while also, you know, just like helping that shape again. So literally just like squeezing and making sure that all the hair is like getting some coverage here on this t-shirt. So I'm just trying to give you guys a close-up of it, and you can see the difference in how it just like springs up the curls, which is super cute. So I'm just gonna do that. Gonna flip it over and then just literally like this. And I'm not gonna do this too much. We don't want it to over dry the hair. Just gonna do that. And this literally is my, oh sorry, I don't think you guys were able to see. This literally is like my favorite part of the entire routine, because I feel like it's when I see my curls sort of just like coming alive. So I'm just literally squeezing and pushing up. And once again, just kind of doing that same thing over here. And then I think that'll be it. And for the most part, I would kind of just let my hair air dry. Try my best not to touch it because then that's when it gets frizzy. So I'm going to do my makeup, kind of just do some chores around the house. And then I'll show you guys how it looks once it's air dried a bit. But this is, once again, the hair with the product and after we scrunched. So you can already see like there's not much frizziness. There's a lot of definition in the curls, which is super duper cute. Then I'll also kind of just like lay out the baby hair so they don't dry up looking crazy. But that is my hair. Makeup is all complete. Just a simple, you know, just a simple little glam that I decided to do. So this is where my hair is at now. It is still pretty wet. It's dried just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my diffuser and kind of just speed up the drying process. I'm still technically like, I have a love-hate relationship with the diffuser just because I feel like when I scrunch it up, it kind of changes my curl pattern, and instead of it being like curly, it kind of just makes it like squiggly, which I don't really like. So I was doing some research and I was just looking into like how to properly like use the diffuser and things like that. And a lot of people were just saying not to even just touch the hair, just to sort of just let the cool air kind of just touch it. And then once it's like almost 80 or 85% dry, then that's when you would kind of just go like this to it because the form has already been taken. So I'm gonna try that. I'm literally just gonna kind of just, you know, dry it like that, kind of just put it on the hair, let the cold air hit, and then we'll see how it looks in a bit. Also, I showed this in another video, but I just wanted to show you guys this DIY that I ended up doing. So I literally just took a piece of paper and taped it down to the cool button because I literally got tired of just, my finger would just cramp up every single time trying to hold it down. And I'm like, there's gotta be a way for me to be able to hold this down. So I literally just took a piece of paper right here, taped it down, and that, my friends, is how I diffuse. So I'm just gonna let the cool air hit my hair and then we'll see where we get. Alright, so my hair is, I would say maybe like 50 to 60% dry. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of just like with my fingers and my hands kind of just like scrunch up a little bit of it just so that it doesn't like stay like crunchy or anything, for it to kind of just be like soft curls. And I don't know if you can see, but they start separating a little bit, and that way they can dry a little faster as well. And then I'm also, do you see what that literally does? It kind of just like separates them and kind of like opens up the curl. And I'm just literally trying my best to like not run through it or anything like that. Just grabbing them, squeezing them, and in that way sort of just like opening up the curls. And then I am going to kind of just flip my hair over and just kind of just go like this to it a little bit just to add some volume to it, but in the root, so that it doesn't cause any frizziness. So I'm literally just like kind of going like that. And then once again with my hand, I'm just gonna run it through my hair. And I find that this kind of just like opens up my curls. And that way they can kind of just air dry a little better. So this is where we're at now. And you can tell the difference literally in just doing that little step. And then I would pretty much sort of just leave it like this. So this is the curls now. I would pretty much just leave it like this and let it completely air dry. But yeah, that is pretty much what I do to be able to get my curls, or sort of like my routine. And so if I ever do want to like just speed up the process, let's say like I don't have time to air dry, I'll just go right back after I kind of like scrunched with my hand. I'll go back with the diffuser and kind of just let it dry up my hair a little more. Okay, so this is after once again diffusing for a little longer, literally just getting a lot more volume, and these are the curls. I'm so happy with how they're looking. And now this is kind of a little drier, so we're getting some volume because I do not like when it's just super flat. But when it's wet, like of course it's gonna be flat because it needs to dry. So this is pretty much the routine. For the first day, I would typically, once I have it like this, I would just like walk around with it like this, super cute on its own. Sleeping with it is a whole other journey that I still have yet to like master, because I do not like to sleep with a bonnet or anything on my hair. I feel so like, it just feels uncomfortable. So I don't really like sleeping with anything, but I know that that is the best way to be able to preserve your curls. So we're working on it. I have a satin pillowcase, so at least we're doing a little something. So now I'm literally just kind of like going through it and just adding some volume, kind of separating them a little bit to make it look a little bigger. And once again, these are the curls. And they look so cute and so pretty. Just separating it so that way it can look a little cuter. Same for here. And that, my friends, is my curly hair routine. So once again, just gonna kind of like recap. Definitely use my Carol's Daughter shampoo and conditioner combo. And then I also deep condition with the Aussie. And once I'm all done, I use all of these Curly Chic products for styling, which I love. And yeah, sectioning, weighting it out. Definitely using this brush helps a lot because I feel like it helps give a good pattern to your curls. And this is the final product. This is what my hair looks at the end. And this is all my hair. I want to be able to grow it out super long, but I just recently cut it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other video ideas you guys would like to see. I think it'd also be pretty cool to do like, this is my curly hair routine, sort of like my straight hair routine from the shower to when I'm actually all done. So that might be another video that I'll record if you guys want to see. I hope that you guys are safe, that you're having an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.